Hi everyone, hope you're well. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be taking you with me to the gym. I'm gonna show you what I'm eating and what the macros are. Although I've not really been counting my macros lately, I've just been making sure I get enough protein in, and I haven't been eating as much as I used to, so I guess I'm doing kind of sort of a cut, but not really, more of a body recomposition, I'd say. Yeah, maybe eventually I'll start tracking my macros properly, but right now, no, I'm not doing that, so you can hate me if you want. But I haven't been getting weaker, I've been getting stronger at the gym, and I've been looking a bit more vascular, so I'm really enjoying that. And yeah, right now I weigh around 72 kilograms. And I was initially supposed to start the cut at around 74, but I just decided I'm not getting any more, I'm not getting stronger, I'm just getting puffier. And I didn't want that anymore. I also just kind of felt like, okay, it's time to start the cut now. And yeah, I've been, well, not the cut, but the body recomposition, I'd say. Because I'm still, I'm 72 kilograms, but I look leaner. So I don't think I'm losing much muscle, or if any at all. If anything, I'm getting stronger at the gym, so that's a good sign that my muscles are still, growing as they should be. So yeah, and I'll walk you through what I'm eating every day. Some days I eat more than others though, it's not like a set schedule. Some days I literally fast because it helps with mental clarity, it helps me feel good about myself. Fasting also does improve insulin sensitivity, so when you do eat again, go straight to your muscles, it's absorbed so well, and the nutrient partitioning does increase, I'm pretty sure, as you fast, so that's pretty cool. I can definitely feel it, after I fast for a bit, I do feel flat. I feel like my glycogen stores have obviously depleted, but as soon as I eat again, and then I eat a bit of carbs after eating some fat and protein, I feel it go straight to my muscles, and it makes me feel really good. So it's definitely something to look into.
The next day.
Okay, so it's currently 8:15 in the morning, and right now I'm fasted. And probably gonna have some coffee, do some work, and then I'm gonna hit the gym at around 9:30 or so. We'll see. And after the gym, I'll have my first meal of the day. So yeah, I also just want to show what I have, what I eat most of the time. So as you can see, I eat a lot of steak. All I have is steak, really. In my freezer, and my fridge is really messy at the moment, yeah, don't judge me, I need to clean this out. And I eat a crap ton of sardines. I think I eat I try to get at least one in every single day, because it has just the right amount of DHA and EPA for the brain. And I have eggs, obviously, because I eat eggs quite a lot. And I have cereal for the occasion. Okay, so while I drink my coffee, I'm just gonna explain that I also still eat fiber. You're probably thinking, dude, you eat so much steak and eggs, where's the fiber at? I do eat fiber, probably not as much as I should be, but I have fruits and not as many vegetables as I do fruits. But yeah, I mean, I have a banana here and there, I have blueberries when I can, and that's about it, I'd say. And I genuinely don't think it really affects me all that much. I'm not saying you should copy me, but personally, I feel good with what I'm eating every day. And I enjoy the diet. I feel strong, I feel healthy. And as soon as I start feeling weaker in the gym, I'll just start eating more again, and more of the right foods, So it's not really a big problem for me, tracking calories and everything, or tracking macros especially. Because sometimes I do kind of know what I'm eating. I'm very mindful of how many calories are in some foods. That's another thing. So I don't have to really track specifically, because I've also never really struggled with massive weight gain and not being able to control, how much I'm eating, or I always knew how much it would be, if that makes sense. I know for a lot of people that's not the case. You need to track it so that you know exactly how much you're getting in, because otherwise you'll probably most likely overeat. And if that's you, I definitely think you should, track your macros. I think a lot of people should be doing that. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna do some work now, and then I'll see you guys when I go to the gym. So I'm currently in the changing rooms, and I'm gonna try get some footage. I don't have a tripod, so be prepared for some weird angles. But yeah, so the gym is not that busy, so hopefully I'll be able to film. And if anyone has a problem, they can just tell me to stop, so yeah. It's 11:15 now, and my dog is begging me for a walk. So I'm gonna take him.
A few moments later.
While I take him for a walk, I'm just gonna talk about the fact that I also do boxing and I gym, obviously, and how I manage both of them at the same time. So I try to go to boxing at least 3 times a week minimum, and gym I try also 3 times a week. But it honestly depends how hard I go, how I'm feeling. It's very intuitive based, but I also do push myself at the same time. For example, yesterday I went to boxing and I did not go to the gym. And today I went to the gym. And sometimes I go to the gym and boxing on the same day. I'm not sure if I will today. Probably not, because I do need to do some more work and have other things that I have to prioritize. But when I'm feeling up for it, I just go on the same day. And I usually do gym first. I lift weights first, and then I go to boxing. And I find that when I do that, I actually have a lot more energy at boxing. Probably because of the testosterone boost that you get after lifting weights. But if I know I'm gonna go to boxing later, I don't go as hard as I usually would. But yeah, and also on my boxing days, my dog is busy chasing something, but I'm sure it's fine. On my boxing days, I do try and eat more, because those boxing classes can be very demanding, like energy wise. But when I don't go to boxing, I also just try to do some of my own punching on the bag and some short drills, because obviously when it's just me, I can go lighter if I want to. Alright, so it's now around 2 p.m. I extended my fast a bit longer, and I'm about to eat this 270 gram sirloin steak, which is about 60 grams of protein, roughly, give or take. And I'm gonna have it with some honey and butter, because I literally put honey basically on everything. And butter just tastes good with, with steak, but it also adds some extra calories that I'm not gonna be getting since I'm not eating throughout the whole day, so yeah. Alright, I just finished cooking and that looks freaking delicious. I'm about to enjoy my meal now. And maybe I'll give some scraps to my dog, but unlikely. Alright, I ordered some food. I got 18 prawns from this place called Ocean Basket, and damn, am I gonna enjoy this. I'll put on the macros on the screen for you guys. This was freaking expensive. I don't usually order such a big meal, or if any meals at all, you know. It's very draining on the bank account, but today I just thought about spoiling myself, and you know, it's always good to use your money for food, as I always say. I never say that, I don't know why I said that, but yeah. I spend most of my money on food, so yeah, I'm really gonna enjoy this, and yeah, I'll check you guys when I have my last meal of the day. Alright, it is currently the next morning, and I ended off the night with a 40 gram of protein shake. And one serving has about 118 calories, so multiplied by 236 calories. I just had it in some water. And my total calories for the day was 2,488 calories. And this is just a rough estimate, obviously. And my protein was 165, around there. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good day. As I said, I'm not tracking specifically, but you know, I do have a good idea of how much I'm getting in, because I used to track calories, so obviously that's why I know, you know, how much certain things can be. And you guys did see me have a cheat meal, and when I have a cheat meal, I just make sure that it has a lot of protein in it, because then I just feel like, okay, at least I'm getting the protein in, you know. And I also just want to say that the reason I'm fasting is because of the health benefits, like autophagy and cellular repair. I'm not doing it to try and lose weight specifically. Then again, you can't really lose weight unless you are in a calorie deficit. But fasting can definitely help you achieve that, because it does, you know, make you eat less throughout the day. But some people don't do well on it, so to each its own. And also, you know, sometimes I don't fast. I'll eat before I go to the gym, and some days I do. It's genuinely just how I feel. If I want to do it, I do it, and if I don't, I don't. Yeah, my main concern is just getting enough protein in, and not eating a crazy amount, but eating enough to satiate myself. And I am sort of in a transitional period in my life where I'm trying to better my mental as well as my physical. And I'm forever changing and growing, and I think that's a good thing. I'm still young, you know, I'm trying to figure out my goals and my purpose and how I want to represent myself in this world. So I haven't exactly planned out what kind of content I'm going to be posting. I just know that I want to motivate, uplift, and educate, hopefully. Right now I'm just kind of trying out different things, but I appreciate you for being here and watching this, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video that I make.
Step back when I come around, try and get back this that. Know that's the intent, all of that when I come around me, yeah, well, get that.